1. Which of the following best demonstrates the application of adult learning principles in investment management training? A. Presenting only theory-based lectures. B. Using real-world case studies. C. Memorization of regulatory codes. D. Passive note-taking. 2. In evaluating learner progress, which method most effectively measures applied skills in CIMA-level investment analysis? A. Multiple-choice knowledge tests. B. Essay-style theoretical explanations. C. Scenario-based simulations. D. Attendance tracking. 3. When developing a curriculum for CIMA candidates, which step ensures alignment with professional standards? A. Reviewing historical course syllabi. B. Mapping objectives to certification competencies. C. Asking learners what topics they prefer. D. Designing lessons without a framework. 4. Which of the following communication methods is most effective for mentoring new investment analysts? A. Written feedback only. B. Active listening and coaching conversations. C. Distributing reading materials. D. Automated emails. 5. In regulatory compliance training, the most effective evaluation tool is A. Memorization drills. B. Open book regulatory exams. C. Scenario-based ethical dilemmas. D. Oral presentations without structure. 6. A mentoring relationship in the CIMA context is strengthened by A. Frequent lectures by the mentor. B. Collaborative problem-solving discussions. C. Assigning tasks without context. D. Limiting communication to formal reviews. 7. Which evaluation method provides the most authentic measure of curriculum effectiveness for investment management? A. End-of-course surveys. B. On-the-job performance metrics. C. Self-assessment only. D. Peer popularity ratings. 8. A core principle of adult learning applied in investment compliance courses is A. Learners are motivated by external rewards alone. B. Adults value immediate application of knowledge. C. Adults prefer rote memorization techniques. D. Learning is most effective without context. 9. In designing assessments for CIMA candidates, the most critical factor is A. Randomly selecting exam questions. B. Aligning assessments with job-related competencies. C. Prioritizing shorter questions. D. Emphasizing memorization of facts. 10. When mentoring junior analysts, effective communication is demonstrated by A. Using financial jargon exclusively. B. Asking open-ended reflective questions. C. Restricting feedback to annual reviews. D. Providing vague encouragement. 11. Which instructional strategy enhances critical thinking in CIMA test preparation? A. Memorization drills. B. Case-based group analysis. C. Silent reading of regulations. D. Watching unstructured videos. 12. Regulatory compliance training should include A. Complex laws with no context. B. Clear application through case studies. C. Only theoretical lectures. D. Minimal interaction to save time. 13. To evaluate the success of a mentoring program, the best measure is A. Number of mentoring hours logged. B. Mentee's progression in applied competencies. C. Frequency of meetings only. D. Mentor's personal satisfaction. 14. Which adult learning strategy is most appropriate for senior investment professionals? A. Passive lectures. B. Problem-based learning. C. Memorization of outdated models. D. Unstructured discussions. 15. A CIMA curriculum designed around competency mapping ensures A. Equal focus on all possible topics. B. Direct alignment with certification requirements. C. Elimination of compliance content. D. Emphasis only on communication skills. 16. The most reliable method for evaluating investment ethics training is A. True-false quizzes. B. Application through role-playing ethical dilemmas. C. Counting attendance. D. Learner self-ratings only. 17. Effective mentoring requires A. One-way communication. B. Tailoring guidance to mentees' goals. C. Ignoring feedback from mentees. D. Enforcing strict silence policies. 18. Which form of communication best supports continuous improvement in CIMA study groups? A. Peer-to-peer constructive feedback. B. Instructor monologues. C. Anonymous complaints. D. Restricting discussions. 19. A key regulatory compliance principle for investment training is A. Ignoring updates unless mandated. B. Integrating current legal standards into learning. C. Teaching only historical laws. D. Excluding ethics. 20. Adult learners demonstrate improved retention when A. They receive passive lectures. B. They practice through real-world application. C. They avoid interactive activities. D. They rely solely on memory recall. 21. Which evaluation technique best measures critical thinking in portfolio management training? A. Multiple-choice knowledge recall. B. Simulated investment decision scenarios. C. Tracking study hours. D. Simple yes/no surveys. 22. A strong mentoring culture is fostered by A. Encouraging open dialogue and feedback. B. Assigning rote tasks. C. Discouraging questions. D. Using only formal reporting structures. 23. In adult learning, self-directed study is most effective when A. Learners have clear goals and resources. B. Topics are chosen randomly. C. Instructors dominate discussions. D. Learners avoid responsibility. 24. Which of the following best assesses communication skills in CIMA candidates? A. Peer review of presentations. B. Silent reading tests. C. Written multiple-choice exams only. D. Attendance sheets. 25. Regulatory compliance curriculum design must prioritize A. Timely updates to reflect new laws. B. Only historical regulations. C. Avoidance of interactive training. D. Reducing all case studies. 26. When mentoring, asking reflective questions helps mentees A. Memorize answers. B. Develop independent critical thinking. C. Avoid engagement. D. Skip evaluation. 27. The most authentic curriculum evaluation approach is A. Comparing learning outcomes to competency benchmarks. B. Counting number of sessions taught. C. Reviewing textbook length. D. Surveying unrelated opinions. 28. Which instructional approach builds problem-solving ability in investment training? A. Group-based case study analysis. B. Passive listening. C. Memorization of codes. D. Silent reading. 29. In adult learning, prior experience should be A. Ignored. B. Integrated into new learning. C. Avoided to reduce confusion. D. Replaced entirely. 30. Which evaluation method captures long-term learning effectiveness? A. End-of-course test scores. B. Post-training workplace performance. C. Random quizzes. D. Tracking attendance. 31. Effective communication in CIMA preparation sessions involves A. Clear, two-way interaction. B. One-way presentations. C. Restricting questions. D. Overuse of technical jargon. 32. Mentoring new analysts is most effective when A. Goals are clearly defined and revisited. B. Progress is assumed without discussion. C. Instructions are vague. D. Reflection is discouraged. 33. A compliance training curriculum that ignores updates risks a greater regulatory penalties. B. Improved learner retention. C. Better ethical decisions. D. Stronger assessment results. 34. Which adult learning principle supports higher engagement? A. Relevance to current professional tasks. B. Complexity without context. C. Passive memorization. D. Unrelated assignments. 35. A robust evaluation framework includes A. Alignment with learning objectives. B. Random assessments. C. Sole reliance on attendance. D. Avoidance of feedback.